believe I was assigned to organ duty. Again.
Okay, where is this thing? Can't let them see me.
Be careful with those ice boxes. You don't want the new clients to get mad.
There it is.
Cobblepot would have us dead before they ever reached us.
The boss you can handle. New clients? We don't want to know. You can't outrun. This is going south fast. Get rid of the evidence. Grab him quick! He's running! Make him wish he'd never been born.
Belfry, I've got to put this somewhere cold. Got any leads?
Dr. Tompkins will meet you. I'll send the coordinates.
The pressure's really on.
Do you have an appointment? I'm kidding. Come here.
Dr. Tompkins, I believe this organ is for you.
Nothing surprises me anymore with these gangs. Thanks for the delivery. I've got a medical team lined up who can use it.
I have to admit, I didn't think I'd be transporting organs today.
Somebody help!
Nearby units to Grant and Coventry. A large group of known gang members has been reported in the area.
There we go.
We're leaving soon!
Get ready, vigilante!
Just what I was looking for.
Catch these guys tonight! Get away! Nice! God damn! Hurt me!
Not me yet!
Nice. There it is. I've gotten pretty good at this. Heck of a view, huh, Mr. Fox?
You trying to give me another heart attack? Batman taught you everything, huh?
Did get an A on sneaking up on old guys. Doesn't feel like the same Gotham without Batman watching over it all. He always seemed like he was in 5 places at once.
You're getting there. The bat doesn't fall far from the belfry. From what I've seen, anyway.
Thanks, I think.
Don't thank me yet. The Mentor and I always knew that something like this could happen. When I left Wayne Tech, we kept some research going. There are a lot of eyes on you now. No one's looking at Foxteca. As long as I got a breath between the gills, you'll still have everything you need to carry on Batman's legacy. Speaking of which...
Is this the flowers?
It's Luke's design. A custom bird to help you get around a little quicker. Hefty enough to support exactly one hero.
With this, the whole city will be at my fingertips.
Now you can thank me.
Thank you, Lucius. Eee.
Come on over!
That drone is a thing of beauty, Mr. Fox. I can't wait to try it. So, how does it work?
You're getting ahead of yourself. Before you can use the bird, you'll have to clear a path for it.
Dang it, I should have known there'd be a catch.
Lately, the GCPD's not content to have jackboots on the ground. They've launched a network of surveillance drones to patrol the skies. If they're looking for you when you try to get airborne,
I'll probably get shot down. What do I do?
a creative programmer could convince those drones to overlook certain targets. But for that to work, close-up scans would be required.
So if we can rewrite the drone's programming, I'll be a free bird, so to speak.
The cops have the city divided into sectors, with a set of drones watching over each one. Until you scan all the drones in a sector, consider it a no-fly zone.
Which means I'm grounded until the drones are taken care of.
I'll send you the location of the first one so you can get to work.
Okay, shit, Robin. Not the person I was expecting to meet, but I suppose Batman trusts you?
He has good things to say about you, which is why I think we could make a good team. How can I help?
Well, since we lost Gordon, some cops are back to playing dirty again. Kane doesn't like it, but she's not doing much to stop it either.
I guess there will always be corruption in Gotham.
I know Batman was helping Gordon clean up the force, but now any cops who used to be on Gordon's team are getting their asses handed to them. The gangs are ambushing them because they won't take bribes, and dispatchers are giving them the worst assignments because they make trouble for everyone else.
And they won't stop until the good ones are all gone.
Look, I hate to ask, but can you keep an eye on cops when they're facing off against the gangs? I know a lot of my fellow officers have issues with vigilantes, but they need the help.
Batman wouldn't have made it this far without the help of good officers like you and Gordon. So I'll do it. And who knows? Maybe this will help us make more friends in the GCPD.
Thanks. I'll try to get you some resources to help you protect everyone in Gotham, not just us.
You can count on me. We've put a lot of pressure on Penguin, Belfry. It's time to pay him another visit.
Watch yourself. Oswald's a businessman. He wouldn't help us if he didn't get something out of it.
That means you're done.
So you can use a door after all.
When the mood strikes me.
listening. You may have questions, but I can think of a few reasons not to answer them. I had that touched up recently. Sadly, my usual guy wasn't available. Illumination is important, especially at my age. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I never liked that thing. Clashes with the rest of the decor. I'm not even sure where it's from. Good. Now do me a favor, boy, and fetch that bottle of Space Eye. You can watch me drink it while we talk.
Every rich criminal I've looked into gets out of doing time at Blackgate. Why'd you serve yours?
They were favored. I wasn't.
Favored by who?
But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls is a myth. From the Powers Club.
Yep. Where the super rich go for shits and giggles. Might be worth a peek. Personally, I stay far away from that raptor's nest.
But you're fine sending me there.
I lost years of my life to Blackgate. You go do what you do best. Just don't tell them I sent you.
Belfry, did you get that?
Sounds like Penguin's feeling oddly helpful. Think he's trying to set you up?
That seems likely. But if Penguin believes the Court of Owls is real, we want...
Belfry here. You want to do me a favor and check in on Alfred? He went out a while ago and he hasn't called.
Again? Maybe he's just sick of us.
Another meeting with Jacob Kane. He said he wanted to walk.
This late? He knows how dangerous this city is.
That's what I said. And he called me a mother hen. Anyway, someone should check on him.
Read my mind. There you are, Alfred.
Colonel Kane.
Sergeant Pennyworth. I'm sorry I had to push our meeting so late. Work never seems to stop in this city.
Oh, I can certainly relate. The paperwork hasn't let up since Bruce's passing.
Yeah. I still can't believe it.
Burying Bruce was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Do you remember what I told you after Martha and Tommy?
You said, life matters when death matters.
We take the living for granted until they're gone. I don't know what the Wayne Foundation will do without Bruce.
I trust Master Grayson has been helpful as you adjust?
Yeah, he sure has. Dick had his first investor call the other day. I'm surprised how well he did.
Every day I find...
You geezers escaped from the old folks' home. Don't you know it's dangerous out here at night?
Every day I find new reasons to be proud.
Empty your pockets or I empty the gun. You know what? Never mind.
Quite the about face.
That punk didn't know who he was messing with. Come inside. We'll have a drink, catch up.
Don't have to twist my arm. Let's not be long, though. I wouldn't want anyone to worry.
Belfry, find anything useful on the court?
The Court of Owls. A secret society as old as Gotham itself. Run the city behind closed doors. According to the old poem, anyway.
Controlling the city, huh? If they're for real, they're super good at keeping it secret.
If this all-powerful court really is out there, they might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Blackgate. Which means they've been getting away with murder for centuries.
Got it. Hopefully the Powers Club can tell us more. Hey, Belfry, did Bruce ever go to the Powers Club before? I don't... I'm inside.
Good. We'll be here. Let us know what you find.
Spotted a patrol.
They told you to take an extra long lunch too, huh?
Now that that's done, time to explore. AR shows a clear trail of blood. Wonder if there's anything else to see. There's something hidden under the floor. The hatch is wired to a network. There must be some way to activate it.
Tell me about it. I hear people go in and never come out.
Great, that's the last thing I need to hear.
What's out there? You're dead, Robin. Damn it! Oh!
Time to light them up!
Hidden in plain sight.
Mask over here! Crap!
Shit! I'm ending this bitch!
Success! I knew that book didn't look right. Got it. A hidden staircase. Wonder what else they're hiding. Found a hidden staircase, Belfry. I'm going to find out where it leads. Great. Lost comms. Enable logging mode. Something tells me we're going to want to record what's down here. The blood stops at the wall. That's weird. No obvious way through here. There has to be more to this. Okay, that did something.
The God of Owls is watching from inside of Gotham's walls. They lurk in every shadow, and they rule us, one and all. But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said. if you try to cross them. When a Talon strikes you dead.
Damn it, why are you here?
Let's do it! I know you can't hear me now, Belfry. But when you can, Penguin was telling the truth. The Court of Owls is real. Let's see how deep this goes.
Maneuvering around that thing, boy, was such a waste. So many things we could have done.
His death has cleared the way for our new acquisition.
Good. However, do try to be careful where you let them dig, my dear. As for that other issue,
We've already bribed the senators. I've been assured your bill will pass early next month.
wonderful. I am bored dealing with filth.
I'm sorry, man. We need to get you to safety.
Scared of flies scratching at the walls. They're all soft.
Guess I have no other choice but to go through them.
No one gets through. The ceremony can't be delayed. Need to check that out.
All right, bring it.
Beat these senses, Robin.
Who could have done that so well?
This is a lot of blood. More than most people can spare. I hear someone. He's still alive.
Wait up! Forgive me! I made a mistake! It won't happen again! Please!
Death to the traitor.
And death to the trespasser. Filth. Despicable scum! Kill them!
The voice of the court comes. He will dictate the punishment.
court cannot forgive your failure. You will atone with blood.
Don't do this. I won't do anything.
And you, Vermin, do not belong here. The last time an intruder set foot here was more than a century ago. The punishment for this insult remains the same.
This is a horror show. They really put a lot of work into this. These are all bones. Oh, God. There must be hundreds of bodies down here. Here's hoping that's a way out. It's a long story. The people we're up against are not messing around. I'll tell you more when I get back.
Copy that. See you soon.
Did you know that Bruce was looking into the court?
I didn't. There were few things he kept from me, but this was unfortunately one of them.
From me too.
We managed to log some voice recordings of the court, but they're difficult to make out.
You sure? You just forget they play.
Tim.
You know, you weren't the first Robin, kid.
Or the second.
A bunch of files got corrupted. I'll run some diagnostics, see what I can recover.
Let's see if Master Bruce left us any more clues.
Margie, the tattooed lady, would tell us stories about the court back at Haley's Circus. Used to say they were watching and they'd steal us away if we gave a bad performance. Always assumed it was just circus legend.
Not at all. There are a number of references to the court in Gotham's history, but nothing concrete. I can't authenticate any of these sources.
Supposedly some wingnut wrote a tell-all book about them. But it's a legend in and of itself, so...
Shame, really. Such a work would have made a wonderful addition to the library.
The earliest version of the court rhyme is from the 1700s.
And says they're after the Fountain of Youth.
Seem pretty kill-happy for people who want eternal life.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. There were a lot of bodies in that pit.
And one of them was holding this. Might open something useful.
Our scans revealed an isotope embedded in the metal. It definitely has a match.
It's a key.
So? Let's find the door.
Got new intel for the evidence board.
Vigilante activity is on the rise in Gotham. GCN tip lines and social media are lighting up in recent days, with numerous reports of masked heroes disrupt.
Playing with a ghost, Alfred?
You might say that. I'm finishing my last game with Bruce. I couldn't save our board from the manor, but I do have our notes. We tracked each move. To continue the game if one of us was ever away.
Are you winning?
Playing as Bruce, I can't see how he loses.
Bruce is dead. Maybe he wins your game, but without him, we've lost.
I'm not so sure about that.
Not so sure he's dead?
Not so sure we've lost. Bruce played an important role, but he never saw himself as the only piece in play. I have to admit, I was surprised Mr. Cobblepot agreed to help.